Well, I'd like to invite all my younger friends to come forward. And wherever you are, if you're in your bedroom, your living room, at the kitchen table, kind of scooch forward because I know that you're here in spirit. And whenever you come back, and we hope it's not too long, your friends are all waiting for you. I mean, Elaine is over here. The angel Agnes is over here. The love bucket. Look at that festive ball that we gave away a long time ago. They're all waiting for you to come back. And when you come back, there's going to be a table full of stuff for you. I'd like to share a little story about how Fred and the love bucket got started. You see, when Fred and his sister first came to the church, they were little, just little people. And they didn't think they had much to give. And they heard about our church, and they heard about this thing called the love bucket. And so they decided to come to church, and they thought maybe we could put a little something in the love bucket. And so they came to All Saints, and they maybe met some of you. And they thought, well, there's a love bucket that helps people. And so they kind of rolled themselves up to the love bucket. There was a little candle there, and the love bucket was full. And they said, well, who are you? And you recognize this guy. This is Jesus. And Jesus was in the love bucket, and he met Fred and his sister, and Fred said, well, we want to put something in the love bucket, but it's you're there, and we can't. And Jesus said, wait a second, Fred. I know you. And Fred said, you do? And Jesus said, yeah, I know you. And even though you and your sister are small little people, I know how big your heart is. And what you and your sister have to give won't fit in this love bucket. So just hold on a second. And so Jesus kind of moves over. Now don't, just wait a second, Fred, I'm coming. You know, Fred and Frida, what you have is so big, and your heart is so big. In fact, I think your heart is this big. Remember this, my friends? So now, you can put all your stuff in this big love bucket, and remember little Geik? You know, little Geik is that kid that you met along the street a while back, and he couldn't walk very hard, and you put him inside your cup and helped him. And you say, well, that's big stuff, Fred. This is your love bucket. And it fits because you have so much to give. And you know, kids, you do too. You have a lot to give. And between now and the time you come back here, when you're kind, you're patient, when you do your homework at home, when you're good to each other, then you fill a big love bucket with a lot of love. And kids, you are our rock. You are the rock of ages. And you can now go back to your seats, and maybe if you're looking at your little computer or phone or TV, you'll see and you'll hear this song.